Once the Buddha said, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." Today, we explore the deep power of staying calm and mastering your emotions. Imagine moving through life's ups and downs with a peaceful, balanced mind, free from impulsive reactions and emotional chaos. This is not just a beautiful idea. It is a practice deeply rooted in Buddhism and Zen. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions? As if anger, fear, or anxiety decide your reactions before you do? The Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." This simple truth reveals something profound. Your emotions are not enemies. They are reflections of your inner state. By mastering your thoughts, you begin mastering your emotions. And by mastering your emotions, you shape not only your present experience, but your future self. Quick reactions may bring momentary relief, but they often create long-term suffering, misunderstandings, regret, broken connections. Calm awareness, on the other hand, leads to clarity, harmony, and wisdom. In this video, we explore 13 timeless Buddhist practices for emotional mastery, not to suppress emotions, but to understand and transform them. These teachings can help you face stress, conflict, and uncertainty with calm confidence and inner strength. And science now confirms what Buddhist masters knew for centuries. Emotional regulation reduces anxiety, depression, and stress, improves decision-making, and creates a healthier, more balanced life. By the end of this journey, you will hold a toolkit for emotional resilience, one that can quietly, profoundly change how you experience life. Let us begin. Tip 1. Detachment, freedom without apathy. Detachment in Buddhism does not mean indifference or withdrawal. It means non-clinging. You learn to enjoy life fully, without depending on outcomes, possessions, or even relationships for your sense of worth. Everything is impermanent. When we cling, we suffer. When we loosen our grip, we breathe. Detachment allows you to love deeply, without fear of loss, to work sincerely, without obsession over results. This simple shift reduces anxiety and creates emotional freedom. Tip 2. Mindfulness, the art of aware responding. Mindfulness is the foundation of emotional mastery. It is the ability to observe your thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment, noticing anger without becoming anger, feeling fear without being controlled by fear. When mindfulness grows, impulsive reactions lose their power. Even 5 minutes a day, sitting quietly, watching the breath, can rewire your relationship with emotion. You stop being dragged by the mind and start leading it. Tip 3. Meditation, seeing the mind clearly. Meditation allows you to step back from habitual thinking. Thoughts rise, thoughts fall, emotions pass like clouds in the sky. You are not the storm, you are the sky. With regular practice, you gain emotional stability, compassion, and deep inner strength. Tip 4. Breathing, calming the nervous system. The breath is the bridge between mind and body. One powerful method is the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, exhale slowly for 8 seconds. This activates the body's relaxation response, slows the heart rate, and quiets emotional turbulence. In moments of stress, the breath becomes your anchor. Tip 5. Pause and reflect. Respond. Don't react. Before speaking, before replying, before acting, pause. Even one conscious breath creates space for wisdom. This simple pause can prevent regret, conflict, and harm. In Buddhism, right speech and right action begin with awareness. Tip 6. Self-awareness, knowing your triggers. Emotional mastery begins with knowing yourself. What situations trigger anger? What fuels anxiety? What patterns repeat? Journaling, reflection, and mindful observation Reveal the roots of emotional reactions. When you know the trigger, you regain choice. Tip 7. Letting go of attachment. Attachment ties happiness to people, outcomes, and identity. When change comes, as it always does, suffering follows. Letting go does not mean losing love. It means freeing love from fear. Tip 8. Gratitude. Shifting the mind. Gratitude redirects attention from what is missing to what is already here. Each day, acknowledge 3 things you're grateful for. This small habit reshapes emotional patterns and cultivates contentment. Tip 9. Simplicity. Less noise, more peace. A cluttered life creates a cluttered mind. Simplify your environment, your schedule, and your digital consumption. Peace often appears when excess disappears. Tip 10. Understanding suffering. Buddhism teaches suffering comes not from events, but from resistance. When we stop fighting reality, peace naturally arises. Tip 12. NON judgment. Seeing clearly. Judgment distorts perception. Mindfulness restores clarity. When you observe without labeling, conflict dissolves. Tip 13. Trusting the process. Not everything needs immediate answers. Growth unfolds quietly, in its own time. Trust the path. Trust the lessons. Trust yourself. Closing. Emotional mastery is not about control. It is about understanding. With mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom, life becomes lighter, clearer, and deeply meaningful. If this message resonated with you, support the journey by liking and sharing, and subscribe to the Insight Quest so we can continue walking this path together toward peace, clarity, and inner freedom.